Since leaving Portugal and landing ourselves in a much colder destination, returning to van life and the feeling of immersing ourselves in the great unknown, today we get below the surface as we explore the land of fire and ice in a way that leaves us in awe and shows us just how easy it can be to live in harmony with nature. This has been super cool, like literally. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new around here, we're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers who got married and after 8 years of van life, found our dream property and moved across the globe to Portugal, where we're now documenting the journey of transforming this historic watermill into our very first home, not on wheels. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin. Coming to you from a hidden nook tucked in the heart of West Iceland, we had been invited to explore the wonders of this adventurous playground while also enjoying something we aren't used to these days, luxury. And learning a lot about how Iceland values sustainability, because being that we're restoring an old watermill, we were fascinated to find out that where we were staying sources their hot water from thermal springs.
That's hot water.
Cold water from glacial melt, and made 4 of their own hydroelectric power plants, even generating enough electricity for half of West Iceland. It was the first time that a private hydroelectric station could pump power into the grid of Iceland. There was a lot to learn and discover in this little nook, and we couldn't wait to get started. So excited. But first, I'm gonna do some yoga. He's gonna do some napping, and then we'll pick things back up. If you guys remember our last Iceland episode, we ended hiking to this thermal river. It was beautiful and it was snowing. It's still the same day, but the activity that we set up for our first evening here is the canyon baths. So we're gonna have a double dose of warm thermal waters.
Can you ever soak too much?
I don't think so. I'll show you a really quick tour of our place. So it's super cute, simple, clean. It's everything that you hope for in a little adventure hub, a place of rest. Have somewhere to be organized. And do you see that? Robes and slippers. The art is actually made by a local artist. We later learned that these paintings were made from lava rock impressions, and they're profiles of thieves from the past. So you know those wanted signs that we have in the US? Here they had not welcome signs.
They weren't allowed to live in society, and they were banished up to the Valley of Thieves in the Highlands and had to live in the caves where nothing else lives.
And now they're being remembered here today. During our time exploring Husafell, which is placed between lava mountains and the Laknjanjokul Glacier, we were given the opportunity to go deep into one of these notorious lava caves, Vidgelmir, which means extensive, and it's rightly named being the largest lava cave in Iceland and one of the largest in the world.
This side, we're going to go in 750 metres, and that's only about half of this cave, guys. So it's absolutely massive.
What's amazing is that they did not drill at all to make this cave. It was just naturally this huge open cavity.
Wow, look at that glow.
So gorgeous. Bitter caves. Who knew? It's not even ice, it's like staying there. I think it's actual crystals.
Wow.
It's like a diamond cave.
What color is that?
This is the last level that the lava was flowing at throughout this cave, carving its way, burning its way down, okay? And then after everything's ended, the eruption is over, all that lava will drain out, maybe out the other end, maybe through cracks and holes in the ground as it's shrinking and cooling, and then whatever's left will become the floor that we're stood on now.
These icicles are only here this time of year. They're not here in the summer. I'm so grateful we're in here now.
But you'll see the ceiling doesn't really have a lot of ice hanging from it, because hot air rises, keeps the ceiling slightly warmer, So as all that water's travelled through all those layers of rock above us, it's just warm enough to remain liquid. And then it drops down into this cold air, and that's when it starts freezing up into these towers. It's crazy. And these come back every year.
So big.
Frozen waterfall. We thought that it would be cool, but we didn't realize how cool it would be. At 1,600 meters or 5,250 feet long, the little guy right there.
Little guy.
This cave had dazzling colors and lava formations unlike any we had ever seen.
Whoa.
We had made it to the end of the cave, or at least as far along as they let us explore on foot.
That's a heart just for you, babe.
You see it?
There it is.
Blue sky in it. Now, back to where we left off at the hotel, getting ready for our canyon bath experience. Wow. This is amazing. We just came down, what did you say, 47?
67 steps.
67 steps down to the canyon bath.
To use the shower, you pull the string. After 3 seconds, the water comes out. It's warm. In a moment. Just in a moment. Yeah. So don't stand under it. In a moment. This is a 2 million years old volcano and a 10,000 years old volcano.
Wow.
And the water in this comes from underneath this volcano.
Wow.
They made a borehole to get it, and they tried a few times, and they finally got it. It's actually on the top of it.
Wow.
And it's down to 163 meters, I believe.
163 meters down they had to
Yes.
drill. Wow.
Yes. And you go in, you step lightly, because the bottom is just a hard dried ash from this volcano.
For anybody wondering, this is what a Viking changing room looks like. You got your horseshoes all over. You got your heat lamp. And of course, you got doors weighted with pulley systems from the Stone Age. And apparently we're supposed to go under that. Okay, it's not so bad. Whoa.
Whoa! What did you do?
Excuse me. I had an air pocket.
As we all soaked in the warmer of the 2 thermal baths, which she said was about 104 degrees Fahrenheit, we listened to the rush of the 40-degree glacial river that flowed from the same glacier we would be going into the next day. And the couple who made this place wanted to keep everything in harmony with nature, so everything was hand-drilled and dug, and it can all be removed as if nothing were ever here. Wow, there's snow on the towels.
Can you believe it's snowing?
After our snowy hot springs experience, it's time for dinner. How amazing would this fireplace be for the meal? Our first Icelandic cuisine meal made by not us. Wow.
Look at that color.
That looks like a Christmas ornament. It's beautiful. And I have a beautiful salad to start. This is our amazing kitty sitter, Ruth. She sends us videos literally every morning and every evening, like an update of who she saw, who was there, counting the days till we're back with them, but
I miss Tom.
I miss all of them. Kitties.
Lamb crown, separate piece puree.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Ooh. I don't know how to get this spoon in between those walls. I'm just gonna go for a little crumble on the side here.
Carrot dessert. That's different.
So different.
Good morning, everyone. We both slept so well. There's something about the European style of separate comforters mixed with the really comfortable mattresses and pillows that made us sleep like babies. And this morning we're gonna go on a hike. But first, we want to thank the sponsor of today's episode, and that is Carl Friedrich, the maker of our beautiful trunk here. This trunk is ideal for like a 3-week journey. You can fit so much into it. 80% of it is in the lower half, which comes with like 3 packing cubes, and then the top portion you can put larger items in there. The bottom half also has like retractable dividers, so if you're using the cubes or not, it also helps keep you organized. It makes Drew and I feel super confident when we roll into the airport or wherever we're going with them, because it just makes you feel like a classy traveler. And the wheels are like butter. They're seamless 360-degree rotating Hinomoto silent spinner wheels. Also, they're made with polycarbonate, which is super durable and it bends and flexes. The framework is aluminum, it's lightweight. Right now, using our link below, you can check out these bags. We hope that it can help inspire you on your next adventure and accompany you all over the world for the rest of your life. Now that we've shared all of that goodness, let's hit that trail and let's go explore. This is a great map that shows us an overview of the area. We are here and we are going to do the hike up to the hot water source for the hot baths we were in yesterday and the hot water for the hotel. Beautiful. Right now we're doing a loop that hugs the backside of this mountain here.
All right, this is the tricky part. Brittany's got to get across the stream. We think we found the best spot, but the water is raging here. So I'm gonna reach out and then you're gonna step right there. We got this. Okay. That's really deep. This is your Mrs. Adventure moment. Come on.
That was easy.
Yeah, I told you. That really wasn't so bad. And we made it.
Goes to show you your mind can play some crazy
Tricks on you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Swing.
Check these out down here. These are the pipes that they've designed to transport the thermal waters. They've drilled a huge borehole down and then they've tubed it all the way down the river. Somehow they were tapped in here before they drilled. Oh, that's really warm.
You can hear the water boiling.
Wow.
This one too. That's amazing.
Feel this. I just put my hand on it. That tank's really warm. Oh, it's almost too hot.
Leave my gloves on there for a minute.
Or my hand on it. Wow, that feels so good through the glove.
Oh, that's amazing. Look at
You
how
can see
fast
the water
snow.
drying.
Yeah. Ah, oh, that is hot.
I just want to like sit here for a minute.
Ooh. Hot buns. Fresh, hot and ready. Ah, it's a little hot.
It is a little warm.
Yeah.
Old tube that was metal and they replaced it with PVC.
Wow.
And it's still warm.
Who knew we were going on a heated hike today? It's like the heated trail. You need to warm your hands? Well, there's a heated pipe the whole way. How lovely.
Great winter hike.
Or summer in Iceland, which, yeah, is basically a winter hike.
And this is just one of the many trails we could be exploring out here.
This is the only native tree in all of Iceland. It's birch, but actually here they grow more like bushes because that is how they survive the intense winds. It's not so, bad if they lose a little branch. So they grow a little bit differently out here, but it is the only native tree in the entire country. Wow. We thought our excavator was big.
Look at the size of that monstrous machine.
Wow.
Look at the reach, like how far out that bucket can reach.
That's insane. The things you can do with the right machinery.
The right machine for the job.
Yeah. Speaking of big machines that make things possible.
Look at the size of these tires on the truck we came up in.
Yeah, we were learning about how they have spikes in them.
Vatnajökull, which means water glacier, is the biggest glacier in Europe. It's 10 times bigger than this one. But this one's great, guys. This one's great. Thank you for coming to see this one. Langjökull, Long Glacier. It's one of the older mountain passes in Iceland.
This was actually the mountain pass where the Valley of Thieves was, which is where those people, like the ones drawn in our bedroom, came to live in the lava caves. But we weren't going to be exploring a lava cave today. In fact, we were going to be doing quite the opposite. Time to go into the glacier.
It's so thick up here, the snow.
It is.
Look at this. Look at my foot.
We have dry boots on over our normal boots.
Brittany and I decided that next time we come to Iceland, we're going to see if we can do the whole island and take that out, convert it into a camper van.
Yeah, our
And-
next camper van's got to be an overlander, guys.
Yeah. Oh, the tunnel. This is a man-made tunnel, we are told. And one thing they said is out here it's so bright, so I'm going to have to take off my sunglasses and let my eyes adjust.
What's your head?
It does get tiny.
They said it's 32 the whole time in the tunnel.
32.
Yep, freezing.
Wow.
0 Celsius.
Wow, look at this.
It's like spider webs of snow.
Yeah.
Look at this ledge. And all these chunks.
They're like Eskimos in here. Wow.
That's the drill they use to make this place.
We got 2 of them and it can like drill in all directions. They created this tunnel not only so we could experience the incredible beauty of the glacier. It's cool. They like lit it up. But also so we might care.
This glacier, which has been here for 7,000 years, is going to be completely gone in 150 years. Some estimates say only 100, because it's going faster and faster and faster now. This is the depressing part of the tour.
Oh.
There's really nothing more to say. I wish I could make a silly joke, but this beautiful glacier, the size of Singapore, is going to be gone by the time my great-grandkids are running around. So, it's pretty bad. All right, okay, let's continue. Drill down into the side of that volcano, far down into the ground where it's piping hot. And we send cold glacial water off the mountains down into the ground, warm it up using the heat of the volcano, bring it back up and send it in a pipeline to Reykjavik. So next time you're taking a shower in Reykjavik, it's water mostly specifically from this glacier.
This has been super cool. Like, literally.
What an experience being in the glacier.
Inside the glacier. And like learning about how they use the ice to create the water that you use to shower, and then they use the volcanoes that heats the glacier water. It's so amazing to watch it, like the full cycle of sustainability here.
Yeah, they're so smart around here.
but we're the last ones and we gotta boogie. We gotta follow the light at the end of the tunnel.
We'll be back again.
I'm sure.
Oft ég svartan sandinn leit, svíða grænan vengi fleyg. Í jöklinum hljóða, dauða djúpar sprungur. I'm trying to put these guys to sleep now.
It is pure whiteout out here. I literally cannot see anything. That was awesome.
Next up was making our way an hour and a half back down from the glacier to the hotel, where we would be enjoying another unforgettably beautiful dinner.
So these are scallops, hand dove for from the West Fjords. I just love the display of this, like a lava stone.
And for me, it was one of the most unique meals I had ever eaten. Kohlrabi with crispy sunchokes, barbecue tapioca sauce with coffee oil, black garlic tofu puree, and candied pecans.
So fun, it's like in ribbons.
And Drew had line-caught Icelandic cod wrapped in cabbage, cauliflower cream, and crab butter sauce.
Look at the girth of that.
And it seems that no time in Iceland is complete without a chocolate lava cake.
Do you see the molten lava?
I think it's safe to say we ate really well in Iceland.
And the next morning, the Icelandic feasting continued at the breakfast buffet. Start the day off with a shot of Icelandic cod liver oil, followed by a full English breakfast,
Hearty.
a baby croissant, and a bowl of Skyr yogurt for me. Then we went for a little wander around the property before catching our ride back to Reykjavik.
Take notice of the football pitch. I love the berms they have to keep the ball in. Again, the AstroTurf blocks the wind. Super cool. How happy would you be to be a cat living in there?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. In Iceland, living outside,
No, in that design.
maybe. That is the original hydroelectric station.
It powered the entire property starting in 1948. So much power in there. Ah, that's hot.
And after wandering a little bit further, we came across this. Guys, there's a water mill, or at least a water wheel.
What a wheel. That is so neat. Going right through there.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that tube. What a special moment for us because it's so connected to our property.
It does, it brings things back like full circle. I feel like we are where we're meant to be.
Something so powerful about the energy of water and just the sound of it, the feeling of it.
We should definitely make a vertical wheel like this.
Yeah.
Our water mill in particular had a horizontal wheel. It's like a Roman design from back in the day. But this, there's no reason we can't put one of these in the stream. Just
I
to
agree.
admire.
I guess you got to create a little bit of a dam to create the pressure to then drop all of a sudden.
Right, like the direct water line to the little cups in the wheel. Amazing! And before we knew it, after a week in Iceland, it was time to pack up our gear and return home to our kitties, enjoying the ride and the almost 19,000 foot long tunnel that's 541 feet below sea level en route to Reykjavik, where we would be enjoying one last night before catching our flights home the next morning. Welcome to our Reykjavik hotel.
Look at this place. Got our own balcony.
This looks like we're on a boat.
Look at the boat docks. It is such a nice day.
Our last day. We're gonna miss it. Welcome to Reykjavik.
Where 90% of the Icelandic population lives.
We've had such an amazing time exploring this country, feeling like Mr. and Mrs. Adventure again, out there embracing the unknown.
and just taking in the natural beauty of this country and how they incorporated it into their lives, their builds, and just the uniqueness for anyone who comes to this island to witness.
There's so much to learn about how they do life here, and we look forward to being able to weave some of the nature sustainability practices that they do so well here in the renovation of our watermill. So watermill episodes are what you have to look forward to next episodes, so stay tuned.
We're feeling inspired and we've had a great adventure, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next episode. Talk to all of you Icelanders. Yes. Thank you, thank you.
Bless, bless. That's how they say bye here, which I think is so sweet. So
let's go check out the church.
Okay. That night, we enjoyed another unforgettable meal at the same place we had enjoyed our last meal in Iceland 9 years ago.
Not so very small.
We had their famous dish, the casually named fish in a pan, but it was anything but ordinary. In fact, nearly everything and everywhere we ate in Iceland treated food like art. Pro tip for when in Iceland, always leave room for dessert.
Aw, cute little kitties.
Did you miss us? Did you? So happy? So happy to go home? You missed us? We missed you too. We missed you. Yeah. I know. Life is good again.
Enjoy the sunshine.
We love you.
You guys are the best.